Yo, it's your boy Unique Mind. I just want to say comment, share, subscribe, hit that like button, or even hit the dislike button. It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna get straight to it, y'all. Right now, it's 3:30 a.m. Remember, I'm an early riser. I typically wake up at 1 a.m. Usually, I'll get my outside cardio at 2 a.m. I didn't do it today, but it doesn't even matter. I still woke up early. Matter of fact, I actually woke up at 12:30. That's the craziest part about it. Like, when you have natural energy, like for me, I have natural energy. So all I really need is 4 to 6 hours of sleep. I try my best to go to bed anywhere between 6 and 8 p.m. Sometimes I go to bed a little bit after that. You know what I'm saying? But I love waking up at 1 a.m. because 1 a.m. is my me time. That's when I prepare myself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually before I go out here and drive. If one of those things are off balance, I will either stop early or I'll completely take the rest of the day off. I don't care if I miss out on money because I'm not trying to put myself, my passengers, or anybody else on the road in danger just because something is off on my end. That's how serious I take driving for a living right now. So any time of the day can be my me time. But 1 a.m., something about 1 a.m. I love. A lot of people there say, I'm either sleeping at that time or going to sleep at that time. That's my me time. Because that's when I'm able to really grasp what's going on. And remember, we've been afraid to be afraid of the darkness. Oh, it's bad to be out at nighttime. It's so many crazies out and this and that and the other. This may be true. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you're going to respond, how you look at it. I love starting early or waking up early because I know the sunrise is coming. The daylight is just as same as the nighttime. They're equally similar. You see what I'm saying? When there's no daylight, there's darkness. When there's darkness, there's daylight. It's really about how you look at everything. You can literally create your own heaven and hell on earth with your level of thinking. So I get it. We may be programmed to think in a certain way. We may have had some experiences in our life that made us to have different perceptions about life and certain things. You can always readjust your level of thinking. It ain't that big of a deal. So, I love getting my outside cardio, and that's when I go out there and get my outside run in. I love that. I feel mentally complete, and I'll always pray to the Most High, my higher self in the universe, to make sure, I am grateful. I appreciate that the Most High, my higher self in the universe, has my back. Remind myself to be humble, positive, and kind today. So be humble, positive, and kind, y'all. I remind myself to have that strength, that determination, that drive. I know when to push through, but I also know when to listen to my body. I'm very in tune with my body. So I go off how my body feels now. I used to just go off pure determination. Now I go with how my body feels. If my body feels great, I'm great. That's why when a lot of people ask me how I'm doing, even at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., no matter what time of the day it is, I always say I'm doing great because I really am. Great to me is genuine. It's authentic. Great. It has like that happy emotion that when you say great. Some people say I'm doing fine. Some people say I'm doing okay. Whatever. And you can say whatever you want. You see, I'm a firm believer. People treat you how they feel inside of themselves. So if they're unhappy, if they're miserable, if they're going through something, that's how they're going to treat others. So I always remind myself, no one deserves my negative energy. My negative to low, bad energy, nobody deserves that. So if I need to unplug from the world and unplug from people to make sure I raise my energy levels, my vibrationals, my frequency levels back up, I'll do exactly that. That's why I don't push through like I used to. Because when you're around me, I must make sure I have genuine energy. And if you do catch me in a moment, and here's the thing, we were taught too, it's bad to have bad energy, negative energy. I mean, at the end of the day, You want to embrace all of that, because in the darkness, that's when you show your true colors anyway, is in the darkness. And about how you feel. You're at a low energy, that's where you show your true colors anyway. So embrace it all. But just know that being stressed, depressed at a low vibration does weaken your immune system. There are consequences to being down. There are consequences to have low energy, low frequency, low vibrations. There are consequences. So we must learn from those consequences, learn how we feel, because so that way we're going to try not to get back to that. But don't be afraid. If you go back to that, you must be kind to yourself. And I'm always trying to make sure I'm kind to myself. So when you're around me, I'm going to make sure I have good energy. And if I don't somehow, I'm going to unplug from the world and unplug from people to make sure I get back on track. So, negativity always escalates negativity. But remember, positivity always overrides negativity. And that's where self-love comes in. So set those healthy boundaries with people and the system that we live in. And make sure you're firm with your boundaries. I promise you, when you're firm and you stand on what you say, you stand on what you believe in, you stand on your truth, that's a blessing in disguise right there. People are going to respect you so much better. That's why I wish people would, not even wish, if people learn how to be honest with how they feel. Hey, I'm having a bad day. I'm going through something right now. I'm not in the best of moods. I'm tired. Whatever the case may be. You know how much we'll respect you more if you were more honest about how you felt, how you're feeling in that very moment? Because that's respect. Now I know how to treat you. I know how to adjust accordingly to you. But see, not a lot of people are like that. And I don't expect people to be like that. So this is where we got to come in. When we know ourselves, when we know ourselves, then that's when you read energy, you read vibes, you read frequency. I'm so good at reading people's energy. I know if you're at a medium to low to bad energy just based off your energy. I can read your energy from a mile away. I can read your energy in your voice. If you're talking to me, I can read energy through writing. Now, they say messages can get misconstrued. They really can. That's why a lot of people use emojis a lot, because it's to construe the conversation. Some people vast majority of people don't even laugh when they're actually sending a laughing face, believe it or not. Some people it's all in their brain. So in their brain, it may be so natural to send these smiley emojis, all these emojis. But are they typically doing that with their face expressions? Probably not. Because I know vast majority of the time, I don't always do that either. But I try to make sure I keep my text messages or my messages as genuine as I am. So if I am smiling, I try to make sure I am smiling. My heart is smiling. If I'm laughing, then I am laughing out loud. You know what I'm saying? If I am sad, I choose that sad emoji. So whatever the case may be, we must learn how to be authentic. We must learn how to be genuine, because that's the best attraction right there. I am attraction magnet. I am energy magnet. Two best compliments I usually receive from people. They either say I'm genuine or I have good energy, good vibes. Those are the 2-3 best compliments you can receive from someone else, because they genuinely can sense your aura. That's why I make sure before I come around people that I'm good, because we have no control on the outside world. We can't control how people treat us. We can only control how we're going to respond and how we're going to react to people. So just make sure you react. And it's practice. It doesn't just happen overnight. But if you do the practice, the results will become better overnight. That's how crazy it is. It does happen overnight, but you must have to do the work first. And that's it. But I just want to share that with y'all. Comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Unique Mind. I'll be back with more videos. Gone.